we're not even talking about who is at fault here or who is the victim here, because this is husband and wife issue. If you check it, everybody's statement, those celebrities who have been talking about this, are not even hammering on the part that Annie is the angel. No, why they are going for Tuface is that this is not a time to do this. Tucker posted a picture, or a video rather, with the video. In that video, Annie's children and Tiwa Savage's son, they were all inside, just having fun. So that means she is like an inner caucus. So she knows exactly what is going on in there. And you tell her to keep quiet when she sees that like an already bad situation, you want to make it worse. You see, when you decide to bring your private issue to the public, just be sure that you can't control how people are going to dissect it, right? So at that point, you've lost the right to tell people how to talk about it, plus the ones that will add pepper, salt, everything. You have totally lost that right. As long as people didn't go into your private to bring out those information, or they didn't invade your privacy to bring out those information, if you offered freely to bring out that information to the public, you have totally lost the right to how people decide to talk to you, how they decide to approach the story, how they care less about your feelings at this point. Because if you know that, you won't even want to bring out your story, especially very sensitive issues, to the public. Now that brings me to the issue of Annie Dibia and Tubaba, Tuface. Ever since Tuface made that post saying that they have already filed for a divorce, a lot of people have been talking. We see more female celebrities, showing support and solidarity to Annie. And mind you, I see a lot of people saying, people, mind your business. What is your business? This is husband and wife issue. Yes, that's why I made that first statement I made, that if it's husband and wife issue, Tuface would have left it as husband and wife issue. Once he hits the public, trust me, that's why when I see people who say at this point, just respect our privacy. Like I said, if people went to invade your privacy, I can understand that. But if you freely brought it out, your information or your issue, just like the one of Tuface, then don't come and tell people how they are going to talk about it. So different celebrities like Toke Makinwa, Osih-Oyelude, Mary Njoko, this Chloe of Big Brother, Nina of Big Brother, they've all been, saying things in support of Annie, right? And people have been coming for them. And I'm like, we're not even talking about who is at fault here or who is the victim here, because this is husband and wife issue. If you check it, everybody's statement, those celebrities who have been talking about this, are not even hammering on the part that Annie is the angel. No, why they are going for Tuface is that this is not the time to do this. This is not the time to do this. And don't come out and say you want to grant press conference, because once you're already coming out you create the impression or the notion that Annie is the bad person, you're the good person. What are you coming to grant press conference for? Like, what is our business? It's bad enough that in the last couple of weeks, your wife has been coming under serious scrutiny about her mental health, whether she's on drugs. That people have been talking. The least you can do, even if both of you have your issues, this is just wrong timing. And that is exactly what the likes of Toke and some other people who have been, lending their voice to this have been saying. Wrong timing. Wrong timing. And now we're not hearing now that this blogger, Stella Demokokos or something, what's her name? She actually posted that it's like Annie is in a rehab. And Toke's recent post kind of confirmed that. So she's saying that you know, she's saying to Tuface, you know the issue already. We all who are the inner circle, we know why, we know what is going on. So why are you coming out to come and fuel an already wrong or already an impression that is already out there? What are you trying to achieve? So for those saying what is Toke's business, and you see, Toke, when it comes to people's affairs, people's relationship, she has already had her own fair share of, very, turbulent relationship, marriage, and all of that. So Toke stays out of people's business when it comes to marriage. Even things, you haven't even seen her put her mouth in people's business, to be honest. She doesn't. She was the first person that called Tuface out. And I was like, oh, why her? Like, the Toke that doesn't talk. Like, why is Toke talking? But then we got to understand that she and Tiwa Savage, they have been the one taking care of the Annie in the rehab. Mind you, just before Two-Face made that post, Toke posted a picture, or a video rather, with the video. In that video, Annie's children and Tiwa Savage's son, they were all inside, just having fun. So that means she is like an inner caucus. So she knows exactly what is going on in there. And you tell her to keep quiet when she sees that like an already bad situation, you want to make it worse. And you see, once once she's ready to take the bullet for whatever she knows is right. Because I mean, you will insult her anyway, but she but as well come out and stand for what she knows. All these other people, like, some people saying Two-Face is the victim. Yeah, Two-Face is victim. Toke is not coming out to say, or these other female celebrities are not coming out to say who is the victim and who is not the victim. It's a case of this is not the time. And all those ones saying Two-Face is the victim here, like this actress, whether it's Sonia or Gala, whatever, saying, Toke isn't inside you. I'm sure you're talking from Asaba or you're talking from Enugu, wherever you are, saying your own. You're the one coming out to say Two-Face is the victim. And you have zero idea other than what you read on social media. And those who are inside are saying what they don't know, not even giving so much information. They are just saying wrong timing. How is that so hard for you people to see that this is just wrong timing? It is just wrong timing. So what I'm not going to sit down here and judge who is, because that is not the conversation. Because for all you know, whatever is happening to both of them, they both contributed to it. So nobody is even talking about that one. And in any case, nobody is saying that if the situation is not serving Two-Face anymore, that he shouldn't leave. They are not saying that. They're saying you obviously have a wife who is going through a lot at this moment. Just if you can't help in maybe for a speedy recovery, just close your mouth. Like, close your mouth. That people are saying that you introduced her to whatever she's taken that got her into the mess that she is now. I can understand that maybe you want to come and clear your name, or you want to come and clear the wrong impression or whatever impression is out there. But this is not the time. This is certainly not the time. Yes, maybe you are being accused wrongly. You have a lot to say. You have a lot of things to get out of your chest. You see this Two-Face and Annie's marriage. For some reason, it's like we all know what is happening inside. Because it's not today that Wahala started. We have always followed. They are just always so quick to bring out. If Annie is not bringing out what is happening in her marriage, now Two-Face is the one bringing out. They're always so quick to go to social media to bust out and start talking, crap about their marriage. They are so quick to do that. And that's why I blame them. There are some people, I'm sure there are a lot of celebrities whose marriages have packed up a long time, but nobody will ever know, because they don't bring out their marriage and whatever personal issues out there. Those ones, some of them, you don't even know what their children or their husband looks like. What you don't want people to know, they will never know. It's what you want people to know about you. They will know. So all the blame should go at this point. The blame of how this thing came out should go to Tuface. I'm not talking about the blame about what is happening inside their marriage. Nobody knows. Even the Toka may not even know fully. But if you check it, like I said, she's on the ground that this is the wrong time to do this. Not that you don't have the right to walk out of the marriage, or that you are not the victim. She's not saying that. She did not even say who the victim is, because she's saying that if they even want to talk about innocence, you are not innocent either. Your name might be innocent, but you're not innocent. So let everybody calm down and just, I just really feel sad for these people. Honestly, I don't know how they got to this point. I really, really do feel sad for them. And trust me, it's children of anger that are all over social media. You've given them food to eat. That's why it pained me so much that Tuface had to bring out this issue like this. Because look at me now, I'm here talking about it. And everybody, we're all having a field day just talking about the one that we know and the one we don't know. Why? Because you have given us the liberty to talk about your marriage. No matter how bad it is or what is going on, nobody says you should stay in a marriage that is not serving you or serving your growth or whatever it is anymore. Whatever it is, you have the right to walk away instead of staying in a toxic situation. You have the right to walk away. But it's gradually looking like the rumor about Annie's state of health is true. So all she needs now is support. If she's in a rehab for real, then that is already a good step in the right direction. Just help her heal. Even if you guys are still going to go your separate ways, let her heal. Block all the noise. Whatever they are saying, now you make her enter this, now you make her to do this, now you make her to take drugs. Block them off. For good time, for the good times both of you shared, for your children, can you imagine now? You have your daughter, I think Isabella, what's her name? She's so grown, she's always on social media. Can you imagine her coming online and seeing that post from her father? And she's old enough to know whatever it is her mom is going through. Can you just imagine putting children in this kind of uncomfortable situation? That's why sometimes when we want to take some decisions, we should just think about everybody around us, because sometimes, even if it's going to serve our purpose, what about all the vulnerable people around us, especially our children? Nobody's saying you should stay in a situation that may be toxic, that is bad for your health or anything because of children. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying that there is a way you can walk out of those situations. It doesn't affect the children. It doesn't make an already bad situation worse. Because if the marriage, the drug allegation, everything is as bad as is already this bad, can you imagine bringing in children's mental health, the way they will be shamed, the way people will be talking about? Like, it's just put all that into consideration when you want to take a personal decision. Children should be topmost in the decision you take. That's just all I'm saying. I just like the fact that, like, some brave women are calling out Tuface for what he did wrong. Not that for whatever happened in the religion, for what he did wrong, which is exactly the fact that you came to post this now. That is what they are calling him out for. Let us just not get it twisted. Nobody is on the side of Annie that Annie is the saint in the marriage. No, nobody is saying that. Everybody, and which I agree with people who are calling him out for this. I agree with them 100%. Because it was absolutely the wrong time to do that. I just hope they find peace. I just hope they're able to settle this thing amicably. Tuface and Annie, in as much as they have some kind of weird love story, people still like them together because they kind of storm that both of them have been through in their marriage, it's only their likes that can go through it. So we applaud them, and for now, this is not the time. If you guys have gone through those worst times, this is not the time you're coming to come and scatter the marriage. You should look for like the reconciliation ground, how you guys can settle this thing amicably. Like I said, Tuface, who you want to leave Annie for? Who you want really leave Annie for? After all those things, like you want to leave, she will just be broken. She will be very, very broken. You are not going to leave Annie for anybody. You buy there. I mean, this is just for jokes though. If anything that would want to lead to buying, everybody just, take a walk. I agree. But I'm just saying that whatever it is, if she needs, like at this time, she's going through a lot, that she needs comfort, she needs you by her side, just be there. When everything is settled, everything is calm, she's okay. If you guys still want to go your separate ways, now you can now sit down and talk. Not now, please, So yeah, let everybody who are putting their mouth, in this story, let's just be kind with our words. Let's just be compassionate. Let's be considerate that these are human beings as well. They might be going through it at the moment. Their business might be out there. Let's just, since it's out there, don't mind their foolery by bringing it out there. Let's just, help them not make the situation worse. Let's just, try to help them talk about it in a way that will not further pierce, knife into their heart. Okay. All right, that's it. That's all I want to say. Don't forget to subscribe. Like, I almost forgot what to say. All right, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and let's continue to build this community. Thank you once again for watching. I'll see you again in my next video. Bye.